Hey, yo, Kilo Shella.
Oh wait, it started.
Yes.
Start again.
No, we're gonna go like that.
Blooper reel.
Lord. Okay. Okay, cool.
Wait, I need to compose myself.
Hey, yo, Kilo Shella. I'm back again with another video, and in this video, we're gonna be breaking down the lyrics to Asake's song "Organize." And today, I have a special guest. I'm back with my cousin,
Amina.
who is also Yoruba and interested in learning Yoruba as well. So this should be a fun exercise for us to do. Yeah, let's get into it.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna start playing it now.
So that part's just English. But Pidgin English, which is like a form of English that's spoken in many countries across Africa. Alright, cool. We were just talking about this in the bit that we recorded just before this bit, about what that means. How do read it out, please?
So it says organize. Every other day I organize. Some of us are wise. Every other person overwise.
Yeah, so we were talking about what overwise means because I think it's pretty obvious. Like the first part, like what's the first one again?
Every other day organize.
So every other day I organize. I this is just like English. I can't make sense like of what he's actually trying to say, but the next bit is what's interesting, where it goes he goes, some of us are wise, and then he goes, every other person overwise. So we're talking about how Amina has seen some
Yeah, I've seen some memes where it's like, oh, some people are wise, but some people are overwise, as in like they think outside the box, like they're really smart. You know, like the meme with the guy where he's like, it's kind of like that's kind of what I thought it was, but then Tosin had like a slightly different interpretation of that.
Yeah, so technically it wasn't my it wasn't my insight. I saw it from
someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well in it, but I didn't. I was not the one that, you know what I'm saying.
What I learned from that was that it might mean, or it probably means someone who thinks they know, who other people thinks.
Yeah, no,
someone who's a smarty pants, basically.
Yeah.
Who thinks they know like
much.
more than other people.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because like he goes on to use the Yoruba, like which we're going to play next.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and play it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to read that part out?
Okay. Let me. I haven't read Yoruba in a minute, but okay. Okay, it says Ologbonju, Ogbon, Ewo Ologbonju. Should I translate it as a radio, or could I finish reading the whole
you
thing?
can do.
So that bit basically is saying that, oh, you're really smart, like you're really, really smart, like you're the smartest. Agbogbonju, Ogbon, Amalogboju.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure what that second part means, but basically it's emphasizing the fact that this, like, the antagonist is like super smart, or like he thinks he's like the smartest of everyone else.
What? Wait, why would you think it was a he?
Oh, okay. Want to go there? Okay, if you want to go there, we can go there.
Let's go there.
We want to go there. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I blame on the patriarchy because. I'm joking.
But really, she does.
No, that's another video for another
True.
day.
Let's just get through
Oh
the song.
my days.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I've not actually listened to this song properly. Like, I've not dissected it, so I'm kind of doing this live. So it's quite interesting. Should I keep on playing it?
Yeah, go on. All right. Yeah, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, he lost me there. I don't get it now.
Where do we start? Okay, so it goes based on one or two polo polo. I don't even know what polo polo means, but I imagine it's some sort of like pidgin English for I don't know. The next bit, èèyàn kò gbàgìdì ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Èèyàn kò gbàgìdì èèyàn means person, and then kò gbàgìdì means doesn't take nonsense. No, doesn't take agidi. What's agidi?
Stubbornness.
Yeah. So like this person doesn't accept it when you're stubborn. I think that's what that means. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ just means plenty, many. Yeah. And then dákun jẹ́ n sinmi. Shemi jẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
Yeah.
So like
it means like Dako means like please, like Jen Simi means like let me rest. I'm not God, like leave me alone.
Yeah.
Don't stress me.
Yeah. And then the next bit, èmi yàtọ̀ sáwọn kan, Kami Soto. So that bit is saying I'm different from some others. So like put me in a separate box, or like Kami Soto means like I don't know.
I actually don't know what that bit means.
What the Kami Soto?
Yeah.
It means to like separate. Soto means to put something separately.
Okay.
And then Kami Soto means me. Do that to me. Do that with me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Ojogojo, I don't know what that means. I think that's probably like nonsense. Sorry if it's not nonsense, but yes. Okay, and then it goes log again. This is
what a good thing that Ashake is doing is that he's really bringing back like proper like Yoruba, and he's making it mainstream, especially for like the younger generation, because like we've never had to like dissect this like this, even though we always hear Yoruba and like other like mainstream artists music, but like this is like our parents' generation like level of Yoruba, which is quite interesting.
Yeah. And then we say that he's bringing Yoruba to the forefront, and then he swears in English. But so this is the funny thing about like so for me, like I don't swear at all, and it's from a decision I made like when I was really young. But what I've noticed like in Nigerian swearing, or like maybe Yoruba swearing, like it doesn't mean the same thing that it means in English. Like in English it's offensive, but in Nigeria, in Nigerian English, it's just like swearing is just like part of like, it's just I guess the similarity is that it's a way of like expressing your emotions in like a kind of visceral way. But like when I think I've just noticed that when like people swear in Nigeria, it just doesn't mean,
is it like
it's
more
not
colloquial, like it's not as offensive?
It's definitely not as offensive.
Okay.
So that's why I would allow when I listen to like a song like this, I'll just like I'll just be like, yeah, cool, whatever. But like typically, like if it was an English song, for example, I probably wouldn't like it if it had that in it. But anyways, and that's when he said the F word. So you'll see tonight, that's English for the club. We go turn up. So tonight at the club, we're gonna turn up. Everybody ready? Pop, Ibi Pogo. What?
Or it be maybe like here is plenty. Pogon.
Okay,
here is plenty, but that doesn't.
It doesn't make sense in Yoruba, but like it can. Like if you just read the words individually, you can make sense of the words, but
when you put it together,
yeah.
Should we continue playing?
Yeah. So that's the start. So I think this is like the pre-chorus or something, if there's such a thing. So it goes Gbagbeoshi. What does Gbagbeoshi mean? Like
forget the rubbish. That's how.
Yeah, kind of leave it out.
Yeah.
Àwa nìkan kò sóṣì. Àwa nìkan ni kò sóṣì. It's just us, no nonsense. And then.
I'm not gonna let anyone control me. That's.
Yeah, basically the English.
Yeah. Anything I want to do, I'm going to do it. And then he repeats again, Gbagbeoshi. So forget the nonsense. Mm-hmm. And he just repeats that. Mm-hmm. And then he goes into the chorus again.
Yeah. That's it.